Today I want to talk about the basics of creating a video, specifically the things that people see when watching a video, because there are some very simple mistakes that most of us make when creating videos that are very easy to not do. So these are three aspects of what is seen in reverse order of importance. This is Daily Fuel. Alright, so today I'm going to do 3, 2, 1. Number 3 is the camera that you use. Pretty much everybody has a camera in their pocket right now that you can use to make really great videos. Your phone. Your phone has a camera built in right there. See it? It's blurry and dark. You can't see it. Anyway, trust me, it's there. Yours has one too. Unless you're like my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. They have like the old flip phone still from like what I had in the 90s. Your phone is probably something like this and has a camera on the back, and this is perfect. This is really all you need. Now, of course, if you have the budget for it, you can use a DSLR or a mirrorless camera. Those are great too. I'd show you mine, but I'm using it right now. Can't show you the camera that I'm using to film me. No, that doesn't work. The idea of not having a good enough camera is just, your phone is perfect. Number 2 is framing. Your videos would look great with a crappy camera if you do the next 2 things. The first one is framing. Now, what does that mean? Well, you see this? Here I am standing here. The frame is this, right? The outside edges of the video. Whether it be people talking, a person talking, if you're filming something happening in your company somewhere, think about what is shown in the frame, where people are going to look. Are you filming the right thing? Is it like this wouldn't be a very interesting video and just all this was wasted space. Why would anybody do that? They do. You ever go to a party and everyone's like, hey, let's take a picture, and everybody like crouches together, get together, and the next thing you know, they're like, okay, everybody say cheese. And then when you see the picture, somebody posted it on Facebook, and it looks like one of these things where the entire group is off in this corner and you're all like huddled around each other and the rest of this space is empty. Were you drunk when you took that picture? Did you not see all that space in the camera that you weren't using? That's framing. Okay, so if you're thinking of it in terms of if there are 2 people talking, have it so that you can see them, they're next to each other, it looks comfortable to look at. You don't want people like this in the frame. That's weird. Think about what looks comfortable to you. Whatever you're seeing on the screen while you're recording, that's what people are going to be watching when they watch it. And number 1, probably the most important thing, forget about what camera you're using, and even if you mess up the framing, just get the lighting right, because you want to make sure that your subject is well lit. Natural lighting, if you have an office or something, if you're outdoors and you can use the sun or sunlight through a window, that is really just the best lighting. It's very natural looking, it looks great. I don't have a lot of natural light coming into my office. I'm in the basement. I use these things. I have 2 big lights on either side of me, and they're facing me, and they light me up nice and bright. The number 1 rule to remember with lighting is make sure the light is pointing at your subject and not at your camera. That may make a lot of sense when you're setting up lighting. Why would I not point the lighting at myself? Makes a lot of sense. However, sometimes people are filming things in an office, or they're not using lighting, they're just using the lights in the room. They're using the lights from the ceiling, or they're using the light from the sun that's coming in the window. They're pointing the camera at the subject, but the light is behind the subject. This does not look good. Maybe you're pointing at the camera at the person, and the window is behind the person, and the sun is shining through the window. And now you've got this sunlight just shining in your face. That's not fun to look at. Now you also can't see me. Again, not a good look. Okay, so there you have it. Use any camera that you have. You don't need an extravagant camera. The one in your pocket right now is probably good enough. Just make sure that the framing is good and you pay attention to what's in frame, and just make sure that the lighting is pointing at your subject, and you'll be fine. Now go make some videos.